All righty, and we are live. How y'all doing today? Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all doing? Let's see. We got David Carlisle in the house. What's up? How you doing, David? My Bama bro. Oh, and I got my You- YouTube side was on. I don't know if I missed 5 seconds of that intro or not. I probably did. For some reason, it'll do that to me. All right, so how was everybody's weekend so far? I hope everything was all right. Uh, we had a good Mardi Gras week last week. It was a good Mardi Gras week because we didn't go to Mardi Gras the whole week. What's up, later? You having a problem with the internet? Oh boy. Okay. Uh, Text Guy 790. What's up, Mona Me? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in a live stream there. Uh, Last week we had for Mardi Gras week. It was Friday night, Friday, Friday night, Saturday, Saturday night, Sunday, Sunday night, Monday, Monday night, and Tuesday. The last day we had 5 days of Mardi Gras parties down here. And me and Missy just went Tuesday. We got there about 1 o'clock, 1:30, just in time to catch Paul Daigle and Cajun Gold with my buddy Butch Menard on the drums. I used to play music with them guys, and hadn't seen Butch in like, shoo, Lord, 20 years, something like that. Anthony, GM85, what's up, Mona Me? All right, so we got somebody in the basement over here. It's a buddy of mine from the cooking community, barbecuing community, I should say. Cooking, yeah, well, if you barbecue and smoke, you actually cooking, you know. So, and it's Mr. Yes, I Can Barbecue. Welcome to the
Hey,
panel. How you doing
how
today,
you?
sir?
You doing good, sir?
That works. Well, tell everybody who you are, what you do, and all that. I'm not going to fill in the storyline for you. I'm going to let you do
Sure.
that yourself.
My name is Simon, and I run the channel Yes I Can Barbecue. It's a cooking channel um, dedicated to outdoor cooking, but with a twist. I'm trying to help people with disabilities get out and cook. I'm personally in a wheelchair. I was born with a physical disability, and I'm just trying to show people I can do just about anything.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. If you're disabled, you're really not disabled. You can do certain things, you
Yes,
know.
sir.
If you set up right, which you're in a wheelchair. You've been in a wheelchair for a long time. You have your ramp. In fact,
Yep.
raised a few dollars for you a while back for a new ramp. You know,
Yes, sir.
hey, good deal. Glad you got that.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I just released that video today, actually.
oh, did you? Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay. If I didn't think about it because I mean I knew you was going to be coming up in the panel, but I forgot to go on your in your live stream. I was in your not your live stream, your YouTube channel. Bill Beckett, what's up, Mona Me? How you doing? Uh, and put up a link to a video. Actual cooking video, like Big Rob, over in Barbecue Pit Dog over in Florida. Yeah, where you at, by the way, Simon? I
I'm
forgot.
in San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio. That's right. Yeah, just next door to me. I knew you was over there by well, you still there. Uh T. Roy Cooks or Troy. He
Ye-
was over there in your neck of the woods un-
Yes, a while
until he
back.
until he moved to New Mexico.
Correct. Yeah, I believe he was out of Austin or in that Austin area.
Yeah, yeah. That's they're not that far apart from each other.
About an hour and
And
a half.
man,
Yeah.
look, I tell you what, Troy can beat up a barbecue pit real good, man. He can. He can. So what I'm gonna do in a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get back on your YouTube channel, and
Hmm.
I'm gonna grab like your latest video of what you were doing, and we're gonna throw that link in the chat that way. Jean-Marc Boucher, what's going on? Comment ça va? Après-midi. How you doing, Jean? How's the fishing over there? Mater, as soon as your internet straightens up, brother, you need to get up here, man.
Let me get the your live going on my team so I can see the comments. So just a moment.
Right.
Oops.
See what I do? I take my YouTube chat and I pop it out. It's I go in the three dots to the right in the chat from my main YouTube live stream. I click on them three dots to the right, and I have the option to pop out chat. And what it does, it makes it about that wide, about 8 inches wide or so, and I
Mhm.
shrink it down to about 3 inches wide, and then I'll move that to the right hand side, and I'll put that, the red mark where I grabbed it at, and I'll put that right below wherever I'm at in StreamYard or, well, actually, I would still be in my YouTube side. So what
Right.
I'll do, I'll put it right below, and then I'll minimize my screen. And what it does, it minimizes your screen to about 3/4 or a little more. And I just move my my pop out chat to match that, and then I bring it all the way up, and I have my live chat, YouTube chat, right there on the side of my StreamYard, like I'm seeing StreamYard.
Right.
I'm seeing StreamYard chat, and I'm seeing my live YouTube chat.
Yes.
Right, yeah, right on side of each other like that.
Let me go turn on my lights. Kind of dark in here. I'll be right back.
Okay, let's see. After cooking, I'm making minestrone and pastina. Last cook, I did barbecue cook. It was a good pork belly on a rotisserie. Pork belly. Man, so you had more or less like bacon. Pork bellies, bacon, but Cajuns, we don't make bacon. Now we do, okay, don't get me wrong. We do make bacon, from the green bellies, pork bellies. Mostly what we do is cut them up in inch and a half by inch and a half squares, and all that meat on there, it's that whole 1 inch or inch and a half by inch and a half is going to be about 2.5 inches tall to 3 inches tall, depending on how big the hog was. And you got your skin, you got a little bit of fat, you got meat, just like bacon. You got well, bacon doesn't have skin on it, that's all de-skinned. But just say it's bacon with your pork skin on it. You got the skin, a little bit of fat, big hunk of meat, some more fat, and another big hunk of meat. That's hog cracklings, Cajun cracklings, and we deep fry those. We render the lard out, and then I do mine about 80% cooked. I take those cracklings out to hot grease. I use like a 10-gallon pot, and I let that cool off while I start another batch. It takes about 15 minutes, what have you, 20 minutes, and you got to keep stirring with your paddle, stainless paddle or wooden paddle. Your wooden paddle doesn't absorb the heat from that hot lard in the pot and come up and burn your hands. With stainless steel paddle won't do that neither. Aluminum paddle, stirring paddle, yeah, it just might. That's why I like to use a wooden one. And but you can get that paddle, and it's a special paddle made down here in Louisiana, and they like that, and they kind of round it a little bit or flat at a bevel, like our roof spoons down here, and you can get down in there at the bottom, and worked in cracklings like that. Then you take that batch of cracklings out. You let them cool down also. But you got to remember you put them in order, your first, second, third, fourth batches. It depends on how many batches you are doing. In a 10-gallon pot, I can do uh, I can do it in one batch because I'm not going to be cooking a lot of cracklings because I don't sell cracklings. And I should be doing that though. I should be buying a lot of that green bellies and sell cracklings because I make awesome cracklings. Everybody says so. I'm not saying that for me. Everybody else says that for more, for me. So anyway, when you finished all your batches, you kind of crank up that hog lard a little bit, about 375. And you got to remember, those first cracklings have been sitting there a couple of hours. You throw the first batch, back in that hot lard, and it's going to disperse a lot of the grease. It will disperse a lot of that grease, and it'll puff that skin up. Instead of being a hard little piece of leather, it's going to be almost like a chicharrone, a pork rind, pork skins. I've got a couple of packs of pork skins over there, and you can do that in grease too. I do them in the microwave a lot of times, and I've showed that. In fact, I showed that on was it your live stream or was it Sleeper's stream?
It might have been sleepers.
Yeah, well, I took them little pellets and I put them in a paper bag and I put them in the microwave and I came out and I poured them out. It was hog cracklings,
Yeah, it
chicharron.
was about 2 3 weeks ago when you did that on
Uh,
I think it was on Lance
yeah, I think it was on Lance's stream. It was about
a month
a
ago.
month and a half ago, I think, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but I got a couple of those to send out. I owe a couple of friends of mine some favors, so I got not favors, but they made a real nice big donation to my channel. And so I said, man, I'm gonna have to send y'all some pralines, pecan pralines, and some pork skins, pellets, And I'm still trying to get the guy's address. I thought he had sent me an address. If he didn't, that means well, I don't want you to send me anything, But I'm gonna remind him again. It was an Italian porchetta recipe that uses the belly over in Italy. They use the whole pig. Okay, yeah. I bought 5 pounds of pork fatback today, boo. Gonna make some lard this week. There you go. Well, when you do hog cracklings, the belly meat, you cut it up like I said in those inch-and-a-half squares. You got to leave that skin on there though. And you're making your cracklings and you're making your lard at the same time.
Yep.
Because you
My
only start out with a little bit of grease, cooking oil, vegetable oil in your pot. You only start out with a little bit, you know, uh, I'm going to say a quarter of a gallon. It depends on the size pot you got. Like, I'm used to doing it in a 10-gallon round bottom cast iron pot, They call them laundry pots or jambalaya pots, Cajuns. We know them as a jambalaya pot or crackling pot. So, but
Yeah, my uncles used to do that in Mexico when they would slaughter a pig. They would cook all of it in the same day, but the cracklings chicharrones were done just how you said. They were cut down in little cubes, fried it in the man. It was a big old cauldron.
yeah, big black iron pot.
Yeah, I don't.
Uh,
Actually, I remember them using a copper pot, but it was a big,
oh,
massive one.
even better because with a copper, a lot of people like cooking in copper pots. They
Yeah,
do.
that's my family in Mexico does that. They cook in copper pots when they're doing like they're slaughtering pigs and cows because they usually eat all that right away, especially a pig,
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we eat everything with the oink.
right?
Pickle pig's feet. Pickle snout. People even eat the nose. Pickle snout. All the boogers are cleaned out though. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. All the boogers are cleaned out. Then you got pickled pigtails. You know, and all of that's like in Louisiana, man. You have that on your shelves in your store. Oh man, that's a calling card. All of that gets ate fast, real fast.
yeah. That's Anthony's comment there. In Mexico, they use a copper pot. It has its own name.
They
Uh,
use it for carnitas.
yes, sir. That's another thing, big thing that they do is they chop out a lot of the meat and just cook that meat in spices and all kinds of seasonings, and come out nice and crispy.
Hmm. Let me go to your channel again. Uh, okay, there's sleepers right there. I sent Lance a link to in the email.
Yeah, he might join in, but he's getting ready for his live later on tonight. So
Yeah, but you know, he can he can
I would. Hello.
how do you say that? He can pop in for a few minutes, you
Right.
know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
See, let me get your link. Madwood. Oh, yeah, Madwood. I
Yeah.
messed up a couple of weeks ago and said Mad Dog. Madwood Barbecue. What's going on, mon ami? I tell you what, Lance has got that. I see 6 months ago he did a fish and shrimp po' boy. Man, and it looks like Uncle Steve Shakes is one of the main ingredients. I think that's Uncle Steve Shakes.
Yeah. Well, this is Uncle Steve Steak right here.
Yeah,
Rib shake.
you got a little chiwi on your lap there, don't you?
Hey, yeah, my Chihuahua. She just jumped off.
Uh, yeah, I heard the collar shaking. Oh man, oh Lance has got a good crab cake pot pot. Chà, bon Dieu, hein? Bien.
This 4 pounds of terror right here.
Uh, yeah, I got a little chiwi myself, a little long hair chiwi, and her name is Bebe,
This is
French for
Luna.
French for baby,
Yeah, this is
and
Luna.
and there's my baby right there, Miss Missy Luquette. Hello, hello, hello.
All right, get out. Go.
All right, you know what? Um, I was going to. Oh, I like that can, that little barbecue can the little project you did, that little barbecue pit.
Yeah, yeah. That one's
Yeah, I like that one.
that pit was my sister's actually,
Oh,
and
okay.
she had to move from her house, and they couldn't take it, so they gave it to me. But sucker's heavy. It's about 300 pounds probably.
I'm undecided which video
You
to
can do
put
the first one, the introduction video.
up. Uh,
Unless you want to do one of the cook videos. I mean, there's a few on there.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do your mail call video. That might give people a little kick in the butt. So if we have some people that have their own style rub, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Uh, that way they can get your address like that and mail you some of their favorite rub that they make. You know, so uh, okay, back down, get right here. Okay, all right, everybody. That link I just put in is for Yes I Can Barbecue. That's a video link. You know, y'all could subscribe to him from that link right there also because it's a video on his channel.
Right.
I don't like putting people's channel links up. I like putting a video link up to their channel, and
Hmm.
it's a video. They can enjoy the video and then they can decide, yeah, I'll hit that subscribe button and ding, ding, ring the bell and ring my bell, ring my bell, ding, ding. So, Jungle Bob Repair, what's going on? Another Bama Bros in the house. In fact, he's right over the hill from David Carlisle. Just picked him up. That'll work, Bob. That'll work. Just joined your team there, Simon.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a few subscribers out of
Yeah,
this little
my
deal.
channel's only been live since January, so I don't have a whole lot of content on there yet, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, well, there's some people, they true fans will watch a live stream that you did, but a lot of people want to see what you actually cooking.
Correct.
Barbecuing, smoking. Uh, I don't know. Do you do a lot of cold smoke or you do hot smoke?
It's a hot smoke,
Okay,
biscuits, ribs, pork butts, chicken.
right.
Also
Now-
do I have a grill and I have a Blackstone griddle that I'm using as well on the channel.
Oh yeah, I love a Blackstone now. I seen one for sale on Facebook Marketplace a couple of days ago. I was looking on there for my buddy Johnny Best, and they got somebody had a Blackstone grill. I think it was $125, and it was a
Oh,
36-inch job. Nice. Well taken care of and all that.
it's a good price. I got mine on clearance this past summer. I paid just over $200 with delivery.
They had one on sale at Walmart
That's where I
about
got it.
2 years ago, and it was $199, I think.
Yes, sir. I missed
And
that sale, and ever since that sale, a whole year passed by, waiting for that sale again to come around this year,
the
and I
price
bought
went
it.
up.
And nope, I bought it for about the same price. Or
Huh.
one, it was 187 plus tax, and then a little bit up for delivery. It was 216 total.
Oh, okay. Well, this one I saw was 199, and it was a Cadillac of the
Hey, hey, hey.
wow. Oh boy, she saw or heard something.
She saw the wind, the
Oh,
wind blow.
saw the wind. Yeah, mine's
She was looking out the
mine's
window.
the, mine's the same thing. Watch this. What's the matter, baby? Huh? Johnny's here. Johnny's here. Go bite him on the ankle. Come here. Come see. Come see. Daddy's gonna show you all. Come see, baby. Come see.
Look at that.
Little, little long hair. Look at that.
Yeah, ready for winter.
Yeah. Oh, she keeps that hair all year round, and she don't shed neither, which is a
Really,
good thing.
my other Chihuahua, that's my niece's. He's not a long hair, but he's got a lot of thick hair, and he sheds year round, man. This house was full of hair when she left. It's like
Okay.
in the
What's
closet.
up? What's up, Mater? Welcome to the panel.
Yeah, I had to run a different cable and everything out here to the garage for internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish my Blackstone griddle story because I will forgot. I forgot a lot of stuff since I had my stroke 13 years ago. Anyway, now this Blackstone griddle was the Cadillac of the grills. Okay, it had all the accessories there. It was $199, and I'm thinking to myself, well, because a buddy of mine, Cowboy Bill, there, he does a lot of barbecuing and smoking. He's over there by Cut and Shoot, Texas. I think he's around Houston. I think he's over by Houston up there, a little north. Sire, how you doing, mon ami? Uh, Let me see. I'm trying to think of his name. He's a big guy. He has a school that he teaches barbecuing, smoking, and whatever. He's got a nice patio set up outside with that big brick fireplace, big brick oven, fireplace, and all that. And I can't remember his name right off the bat. Uh, his name's Bill, if I'm not mistaken, and he wears a cowboy hat sometimes. Sometimes he don't. And this is right when he got his Blackstone griddle. And hell, you could get them back then. The lower versions for $150.
Hmm.
Okay, actually, those were kind of like the junior Cadillac for 150, $160. So when I saw that one at Walmart,
Walmart.
I'm like, oh man, I can get one for 150. But what I didn't realize was that was the Cadillac of the Blackstone. The
Hmm.
big one with all the bells and whistles that go with it. And uh, I think it even had a tank that came with it, if I'm not mistaken. You
That
know,
one retails for like $400, $500, I think.
now they're about what 350 for those things for the big
Uh,
Cadillac Blackstone.
no, they're like four. Because I
Okay.
wanted that one, but I couldn't get it cheap enough, so I went with the basic 36 inch. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, and when I realized my mistake, I went back to get it. I had the money for it. I went back to Walmart, and guess what?
Sold.
Sold out.
Yep.
Sold out. And they had like 20 of them, but 199 for the Cadillac Blackstones. That was cheap. And
Yep.
it didn't take but 5 days to sell all them 10 or 20 boxes
Black.
they had. You know.
If I ever run across that one for that price, I'd pick it up right away. Just
Oh yeah. Well, see,
I don't mind. I don't mind having to.
I got a history man. What's up, little buddy? How you doing? I got a friend of mine. Well, me and Mater's buddy, Mark and Sandy. Mark is his channel name's Twisted Between Garage. He'll be here after a while. Uh,
Maybe.
maybe. Yeah, I tried to call him earlier today and he didn't answer. I don't know if he was busy or what.
He might
Or
be
get,
on the road sitting in that little valley where he can't get no signal or anything.
no, he's not on the road today. He's gonna
Uh,
leave out early Monday morning to get back over there where he was at all week.
Well, maybe
But
Sandy's showing him how to rebuild another two-stroke carburetor.
there you go. Yeah, no, outboard motor. Yeah. Uh, uh, they have a place near them that, in fact, his son Bo picked up a Blackstone griddle. I think it was $150, and it was a Cadillac. There's this clearance store or what have you that will have items like that, but only for a few days or a week. Once they sold out of that, they're not going to carry it again. You know, it's just what happens is what they get is what they get, only a certain amount from
Yep.
they buy out stores, old stores, or something. They might have had a fire next door in another store, and they got some smoke damage on these items. That don't matter. I can take some awesome spray or cleaners, whatever, and I can wipe off that smoke. No problem. You're gonna be smoking with it, cooking with it
Right.
anyway.
Right.
So, and then there was one thing. I think they had a big old smoker kit that he had picked up. I mean, ridiculous amount of money, $75 or something for a $400 job. He'll be here after a while, more than likely. What's up, Scott Keller, Mr.
Rick.
Briggs? Yeah, that's right. Evan Root, damn fine motor, runs good. So what you up to today, there, Mater?
I've been out here in the garage doing a few things, looking online, trying to find parts and everything for that little diesel heater. I found a complete one with tax, shipping, and everything. Wound up being about $68. But
Wow.
it's not the same as far as what I've got. Because this is one of the kit and everything. You got to assemble everything yourself. But it does have a about 3 times bigger fuel tank. Instead of a 2.5 liter, this thing's got a 10 liter.
Yeah. Dancing along with Reynolds. What's going on, mon ami?
What's up, dancing? But yeah, I got that motor and everything all taken apart and was looking at it, and I found out what the problem was.
Hey, Daryl. Okay, Daryl, not a problem.
Hey, Daryl. But anyways, there's 2 fan blades on it. You've got this one right here, which is your intake. Okay.
Okay.
And that's one that draws the air and everything in from one end of the heater, and it blows it across the outside of the heater. And of course, that's a heat exchange, being the aluminum. So that's the heat and everything that's coming out. But inside, you've got another fan that's, right before the combustion chamber. Got a little problem with it.
Yeah, I would say so.
And now I'll tell you what really gets me is that I contacted Vivor, who's the manufacturer of this. If it was still under warranty, and I told them exactly what the problem was, they had no problem shipping me the parts free of charge if it's still under warranty. But if it's not under warranty, they can't sell me the stuff.
Wow.
I'm going, hold it. If it's under warranty, you can send them. But if I want to buy them, you can't do that. Nope. I'm going, that makes no sense. But I did find like I said, a replacement heater for like $50. So I got that ordered. No, the problem is it won't be until about the middle of April. Well, we're going to be warm by then.
Right.
Now I did find a blower assembly, just a complete blower assembly, for like $32. It's got a new motor. It's got both the fans and everything. And then for I think another $15, $16, something like that, plus tax shipping, I can get both the gaskets I need and a brand new glow plug with the screen and everything.
Hey, Joseph Grohl, what's up? How you doing, mon ami? It's been a little while since I seen you there. A couple of months at least.
So I'm gonna see about getting that other blower motor and everything ordered and get some gaskets. Get this one all put back together and operational. And then I'll take the other one like I've been wanting to do and I'll have it set up on the other side of the garage. That way I've got the two heaters out here. That way, come wintertime again later in the year, I'll be ready.
Sarah says, you look familiar, Simon. Sarah Mobile Automotive.
I'm in San Antonio. Don't know who you are, unless you follow me in my channel. But for some of the lives I've been on with Sleeper and a bunch of the other guys.
Yeah, Sleeper,
George.
Lance, and yeah, he's all around in the barbecue community channels, smoker, smoking channels, and
Hey,
smoking meat channels, yeah, not smoking channels, but
right.
Yeah,
yeah,
barbecue community.
I just wanted to clarify that because somebody was going to take that out of context.
Yeah. What I was going to say is I've been wanting to go back to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Which that's only, about 4 hours for me? Up on 35 and right on down through Hillsboro, Waco, and everything. Because I'm just south of Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to go back to San Antonio. I mean, my girlfriend's from Oklahoma. And so it's like, hey, first thing I got to show her, of course, in Texas, the biggest thing, got to go see the Alamo again. Number one. Second would be, I guess, a river walk.
Which is
Yeah.
like 20 steps the other way from the Alamo.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you what, on the Riverwalk, I've been there before, they have what they call a passion flower. And at certain times of the year, you can go and it makes this round bulb, that turns into a flower and stuff. And that's actually your seed pod. Boom, 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 boom. Scott Keller with a $5 super sticker. Appreciate you, Scott Keller. Mr. Briggs. There's your boom, boom, Scott. Now, what's up,
That's why
Renegade's Garage. So anyway, you can get, after the flower dies off, you can pick up those seed pods like that and they'll let you do it. You put them in your pocket. You plant them at your house, and they do good in Texas, Louisiana. I've had quite a few of them,
Yep.
and man, those are pretty. It's a climbing plant, kind of like some like an ivy or what have you. It climbs. It's got tendrils, and you train it a little bit at first, and then it'll just follow the thing. And you can put those like on a garage opening, plant a couple of seed pods on each side, and it'll climb up and then over, and it's real decorative. Boom, 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 boom. Another super sticker from Scott Keller. Appreciate it, Mona Me. Grass cutter Palmer. How you doing, Tim? Tim, I need you to send me an email, please, with your mailing address, because I mentioned that last week, because I got an envelope right here with your name going to be going on it with my channel stickers in it. I already have the world stamp. In fact, the world stamp is right there. It's $1.45 world stamp.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can send a letter up to 1 ounce uh, anywhere like Australia, UK, England, and that's where Grass Cutter Palmer's at. Is in the
Email me your address, your address. So I can send you a sticker. I'll have some coming in this week, and I can probably send you one the very same day. One of
okay.
my uh, one of my logo stickers. In fact, I just noticed I turned it off. I took it off my avatar there earlier. I have no idea how that happened, but I wonder if I can do it. You know what? Let me go to my StreamYard, see if I can add it back on there.
Should be able to. What's up, cutter?
Well, I have your email. That's not a problem there.
Yeah. So send me your address in that email, and then I'll send out a sticker.
Okay, yeah. And once I get yours in, I'll have your address, and I'll send
Correct.
you one. I'll
Yes,
send
sir.
you one. I got one a while back from Backwood Boys, small engine repair, and in fact, Mater got one from him too a while back.
Yep. I did the video on it.
Yeah, and I need to do a little video on this one, a little mail call, sticker call video.
Yep.
I
I
need to
still
do
got
that.
a box somewhere in the bedroom that's got something that's got your name written all over it that
Yeah,
misplaced. And Chris and I still, neither one of us been able to find it, but it's gotten buried somewhere. Don't know where. We keep looking for it, and it's like, nope, it ain't there. I don't know
yeah.
where.
I was gonna ask you that the other night. We were talking about sticker trades or something, mailing stuff, and I forget whose live panel it was on, but I couldn't get a word in with a hammer and a wedge at that time. But I was going to ask you if you ever found that package with my name on it.
No, I
That's,
never have. I mean, we've been kind of looking for it, been cleaning, moving stuff around there in the bedroom, but I ain't been able to find it. I thought I knew where it was at. Like, nope, that ain't it. And I know it's not in my closet because I totally cleaned that closet out and it's not in there. Actually, I've cleaned out both closets and it's like, nope.
Dancing Along with Reynolds said, that is how I used to send money out of the country. I would write a U.S. check, but have nothing in the checking account. Buy a stamp for $1.15. That's what it was back then. Mail it. When they got it, they would let me know to transfer funds into the account. Okay.
All right.
Quick Wrench Tools, what's up, Mona Me? How you doing?
So quick wrench. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do some more looking around, moves and stuff, and see. Like I said, there's a box and everything, and yeah, I don't know where that thing wound up going to. It's like, oh man, this would be perfect to put. Matter of fact, I think I already got my channel stickers already put in it. I just set it off to the side and it disappeared somewhere.
Yeah, it was ready to be mailed and all that, and you said, "Wow, I can't find it
Yeah.
now."
Yeah, I know. That's the one thing that upset me. Is like, can't find it. What's
What's
up,
up,
Nick?
Nick Hildebridal? What's up, Mona Me? Welcome to the live stream.
And he been posting some stuff on Facebook. Some of it, he ain't a happy guy.
Oh, okay. This minestrone is coming along good. Just a lot of prep work and pot management for all the ingredients. Yeah.
Anthony, what time we got to be over there so we can do some testing of it to start grading it, see how good it is?
Uh-huh. I have peace at the stores, cut off from the outside world on Friday. I was on my feet from 7 in the morning to 7 at night, never once leaving the storage building. I cleaned a 30 by 30 space.
Man,
Not a single phone call. That's it. And I know what he meant, not a single phone C, but he ran out of characters to type. They
yeah,
ought to do 300 characters for a comment, YouTube comments. They ought to do 300 characters because a space is considered a character.
Correct.
yeah,
Space, yeah. So they ought to do 300 actual characters, no spaces, or do 200 actual characters, but don't count the space in between the two words as a character.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
anyway,
The space
uh,
bar. The
he
space
ran
bar. Go
he
ahead.
ran out of characters, so not a single phone C. So I'm gonna take that as a phone call or a text,
Yep.
like that. I traded away some ribs. I don't know how to prep them. Need somebody like you as a neighbor. There you go.
Yep.
Well, the first thing you want to do with ribs before you do anything, dancing, you want to look on that bone side, and you're gonna see a little white film type deal. And you ever bought a new phone, you know, and they have this little tab right here in the corner, and you just peel it off. It's a little during shipping and all that stuff. It's a little protector for the screen.
Yeah.
Well, ribs on that bone side, they're gonna have a little thin film on that. You want to grab that, you know, cut it a little bit so you can grab a corner of it, and you want to tear that off of your ribs. That's the first thing you do when you get ribs and want to prep them. With your rub and all that. You want that thin film off of that bone side.
Yeah. You can take it.
Because
Oops. Hold on. I'm losing my hearing. Hold on. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you take a butter knife and scrape the bone, right where the skin is, it's not skin. What is that called? The membrane.
Membrane.
Yeah. So grab or back of a spoon like this and just kind of scrape it up. Grab a
mhm.
piece of paper towel and you just put it right up.
Yep, yeah, because it's slippery with your hands.
Yeah.
Now, like a little glove or whatever,
Yeah.
uh,
I just
or
do.
like you said, a paper towel. You get a good
One.
grip on it like that. Get a good purchase on it, and then you just rip it off. But that's the first thing you want to do. Hey, Faceless Mall 5, how you doing, Mona Me?
How you doing, Faceless?
For some reason says I have 1,000 characters.
Oh, let me see that real quick.
No, I doubt that unless they changed it up.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't even show me on my tablet. So
What's that?
the number of characters you have to write a comment.
Oh. Scott said I got a rotisserie oven myself.
that's that's something I want to get for that the new pit I got. And a rotisserie attachment. So I can sit over that and just roast chickens or turkeys or whatever.
I have me and Missy got a rotisserie for a whole chicken or a small turkey. You know, it's damn good size rotisserie oven, and it's not one of them that's seen on TV with Rob Propelli or you know,
Oh,
it's not one of them. This is a good one.
like your little pocket fisherman, you just pull out of your back pocket and start rotating a rotisserie a chicken on it about that big around.
You can do a potato.
Yeah. A small one, probably about that big around.
Yep, just like this right here.
Yeah, little new potatoes I got. Little red, them little red Irish potatoes.
You just
Oh,
stick a fork in it and
I
cook yourself.
Hey,
love them little potatoes.
if that guy was still around, we don't need to give him any ideas what else to invent. I mean, how much up did that Ron? How much up did we see from Ronco over the
Yeah.
years?
Right. Oh man.
Back when I was in college, one of my jobs was working at a telemarketing firm, and we were taking calls for that guy all day long.
I gotta go
Whatever.
lean off. I gotta go lean off the dock. Y'all two guys take over.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, he came up with, I know, probably about 10 or 15 at least different. I mean, I know there's going to be more than that stuff
Oh, it's
out
more.
there.
Yeah.
Oh God, I mean, you got the
He,
pocket fisherman, you had the Mr. Microphone,
yeah.
you had the egg scrambler where you take the whole egg, stick it on there, and it'd scramble the egg inside the shell.
Mhm.
Now I did actually have the pasta machine, the pasta making machine. That one was nice. It actually did pretty good. What
That's,
else?
he's the guy that was set it and forget it kind of guy, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. He had that cooker. It must have been like a little. I don't remember. It's kind of
It
like
was
a
a it
oven.
was yeah, but it was a rotisserie style oven.
That's what it was. Yeah. It
Yeah,
was. It had
yeah,
that window.
yep.
Yeah.
Had the little door and everything, just flip down. It's like, yeah, like he would say, set it, forget it.
Yeah. That was his catchphrase from then on for almost everything that he had for cooking.
Yep. But he had some good ideas. We got meat in the house. Yep. Meat, road
Scott
runner.
Taylor, the Ronco rotisserie was a good machine. To be honest, my parents had one for 25 years. Still work. My niece got it.
Is he even still alive?
I don't think so. But I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore, so I don't know.
I think he is. Hey, nothing edited. How you doing?
Hmm.
Good to see you here. Hey, appreciate that few nice comments that you put up on the Mardi Gras music videos I did. Hey,
All right. So he died
Candy,
like 2
Candy
years ago.
Hall. How you doing, Moshe? And beep beep, Road Runner.
Yep. It said July 28th, 2021 is when he passed away.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
so he does pass, huh?
Yeah. But I didn't realize as old as he was. I mean, damn, he was been like 80. What? Yeah, he'd been like 86 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he was on TV in like early '80s when cable TV came around. He was on already.
Yep.
Cable was around in the 70s, but he had a regular infomercials on regular TV before cable or right when cable came out.
Mm.
Because I remember when cable came out in the 70s, it was like local
Yeah.
cable is what it was. Instead of an antenna, you could have like an apartment complex. They had cable, and you had get all your local channels. And then TBS, Turner Broadcasting System, came in. That was in the 80s, right there. And then you had your satellite. But Ronco, the one of the first things that put him on the map to be famous was that stud presser, rhinestone studs.
The rhinestones. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So there's a question in the chat says, okay, here's a question: BBQ, propane, charcoal, wood, or veggie oil, or actually veggie oil burner. I've never used a veggie oil burner, but I use everything else, so I would say yes to all that. It's all good
Uh,
cooking.
I like wood, charcoal,
Hmm.
like Kingsford or something like that. And then I throw my oak, wood in there because that's a
Hmm.
general purpose. It doesn't uh, leave that red, uh, like when you're smoking, like in a smokehouse.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Pecan will, because of the color of the wood. I love building furniture and stuff with pecan and hickory, and cypress. But pecan is good for smoking. But if you use too much pecan, instead of your regular smoked sausage, that color, it's
Yeah.
gonna become like mesquite. It's gonna become like a reddish tint
Yep.
to your smoked sausage. So pecan in limited quantities, and then oak, for smoking. But I love oak wood when I barbecue.
Yep. I
Hey,
actually
Hunter,
right.
I'm listening.
I think his mic is off.
Huh?
I think his mic came off or it's off.
Who, Mater?
Yeah.
Well, I was just typing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm listening, but no, it's just the fact that I saw what someone had posted in the chat and everything. It's like, uh-oh. So I just put a comment in there. Talking about what David Carlisle was saying, uh, about Ronco putting that hairspray out for different, in case you had, uh, areas of work didn't have a lot of hair to blend in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Cajun probably bought some because
No, I did not. I still ain't got no hair.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're saying that he was saying Cajun probably did. He bought that spray and everything to make it look like he had a full set of hair.
No, not me,
Uh,
no.
but no,
So
Cajun
that
probably
stuff,
bought several cases a
that
month.
stuff, that stuff, is regular hairspray. Some hair, some sort of black paint or brown paint, whatever your color was, and
Yep,
micro pieces of paper in the spray,
yep.
and that would cover up the skin on top of your
Hmm.
head. We took a class when I used to work for that telemarketer, and they told us all about all about those products. We had to take a class to learn everything about it.
Faceless Ma said early in the morning, uh, there were cops at the place next to ours. Turns out there was a wanted murderer and armed robber there shooting at cops, then went to the woods and he tried to shoot himself.
Damn.
Whoa. Don't like oak to smoke meat. No, I was just talking about barbecuing.
Yeah, so
Uh,
I,
and
I like to smoke. I like to smoke with half pecan and half mesquite, just so I can cut down the flavor of the mesquite on the meat.
Yep.
right. Yeah. So your smoked sausage comes out with that reddish tint to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In Texas, a lot of their smoked sausage, because they use a lot of mesquite and pecan, what have you, So their sausage comes out with that reddish tint. It's good sausage, but it
Oh
just
yeah.
looks different than Cajun smoked sausage. Instead of that brownish color. You know.
Yeah.
My only
Let's
question
see.
is there
I'll
any
make.
sausage better than made here in Texas? No.
What?
I said to me, it's like, is there any sausage better than what's made here in Texas? No.
Yeah, Louisiana style Cajun smoked
No.
sausage.
Hey, we got the best here in Texas.
Okay. Y'all might have
I,
the biggest, but not the best. Okay,
I
let
do
me
not
get
discriminate. I like them all.
let me
We got
get a couple of comments out the way over
Sure.
here.
Sure.
Uh, let's see. Nick Hildebrattle said that Anthony, I see NASCAR bought a ton of land in Irwindale. I think so. And then nothing edited. Moshe over there in Texas. She's in Texas. She's near Houston. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Uh, well, I don't want to give her spot away. She's from Louisiana. Nothing edited is from Louisiana. That's a Cajun girl right there. True blue Cajun. Oh, way. Okay. She says, I still have the Ronco knife set that I bought 20 years ago, and it's still sharp.
yeah.
Damn, I remember those Ronco knives. I remember the ginseng knives, and
Yep.
you know, there's a few good knives out there that are sold on infomercials or ads or what have you that are actually real good knives. You know,
Now I can tell you a set of knives that I've actually come to like, and believe it or not, it was those ceramic knives that Harbor Freight was selling.
yeah, we were talking about that
Those
about a week
things,
ago, something
yeah,
like
I
that.
mean, those things there. I mean, I wish they had not have clearance them out, but I do know that when found out they had them on clearance, Chris and I we went back and bought another set of them, and they're still in the package.
Uh,
And I mean, I can take like when I'm making breakfast and everything in the morning, not a single problem slicing right through one of them raw potatoes.
there you go.
Anything else?
Anthony GM85. I'm gonna just say Anthony from now on. Everybody knows who Anthony is. I like
Unfortunately,
wood mixed with the wood like apple, cherry, and oak. Sometimes almond. Okay, I never heard of smoking with almond wood, but uh, that's different. Like plum tree. Yes, that's awesome to smoke with too. Like apple, any fruit tree, is good. In fact, they got something that Russ Jones uses, which is Smoky Ribs Barbecue. A friend of mine, my neighbor down there in Mississippi. In fact, me and him were living in the same town before Katrina hit. When I was over there for about 10 years.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, Russell is from Pascagoula, and I was living in Pascagoula, so we met each other one time because I looked familiar to him and my voice, my accent there, and we met up somewhere. I just forget where it was. Let me see here. Oh, Mr. Briggs says cable started in 1948 in big cities. Yeah, apartment complexes where you couldn't have an outdoor antenna, aerial, so they ran cable in there so you could catch and it was awesome reception too. You could catch channels that were 100 miles away that you couldn't really catch good with a outside antenna.
Right.
Hunter, how you doing, Mona Me? Think I said hi earlier, but uh and Candy Hall, how you doing, Mushat? Hope y'all doing all right. Let's see here. David Carlisle, 90% hickory and 10% apple. Applewood is awesome. I love applewood smoked bacon. Man, when you're cooking that bacon, it just fills the room, your house up with that applewood smoke, man. And it's like I can always tell when somebody's cooking apple smoked bacon. I can always tell. It has that certain aroma like no other aroma there is. Okay, let's see here. I had the original Tinsu
Tinsu.
knives. Did cut through the can once.
Yeah.
LOL. Okay. Oh boy, I'm still using our old peach tree to cook with. Good deal, Anthony.
Yep.
Uh, let's see. Anthony also said apple is my favorite wood to use at the moment. It's a nice sweet medium to sweet and flavor for me. That works. I was just bragging on apple wood,
Yeah.
smoked
Now for me,
and other stuff. Anybody like Nettles? Nettles sausage? Never heard of that brand.
yeah, never heard of that one.
Never heard of that one. Down here we have Richards. Like if you buy it from the store, we have Richards, Manda's, smoked sausage, Savoy smoked sausage. But the best smoked sausage is going to be the homemade smoked sausage. In fact, I was going to say this early and I forgot when I asked Simon if he likes the cold smoke or hot smoke.
Yeah.
The neighbor right next door to me here, he built a smoker, a freestanding smoker, 8 foot tall, and I think it was 4 foot by 4 foot. And he built that out of old used pallets, pallet wood. And the same place he got the pallet wood from, he got the metal to go on the outside of it. And what he is doing, he's gonna build he's gonna put an old barbecue pit, old used barbecue pit, and he's gonna build his fire in that, and it's gonna be exhausted
Yeah.
into that building. So that's coal smoke right there.
Right.
Because the fire's not in there. That 6 by 6 by 8 foot tall smoker that me and Randy had out in the country at Clayton Bertrand's house, we built the fire inside, but we built it in a 55-gallon drum that was cut about 2 foot tall, or not quite 2 foot tall, and we covered it with a piece of tin, piece of metal that we used a hatchet to make the holes in. That way you control your fire. You build your fire in there. When your fire's starting to go down, you just cover it with that. You're not smothering the fire, but you're actually lowering it and causing it to smoke. You know. So, and then we would add wood. We would add like green oak, oak wood, green. Like from a tree that's just been cut down. Because I cut a few oak trees down on the property or the property next door, but it was still that same guy's where the smoker was at. I was still his property, but it was wood. And I went and I cut down a couple of small oak trees with an axe by hand, no chainsaw, you know. And I took my pickup truck and I drug those trees out there. And then I cut a few pieces with the axe, and we put that green oak on there, green wood, and that's where you can get some good smoke at right there. You know, that's where it'll build up your smoke.
Right.
What do you say?
What's up, Bill guy?
Fuel Guy 316, what's up, mon ami? How you doing? Do you want a link? Because I can send you one if you want. I forgot to automatically do it earlier when I was sending out links. Nothing. She said, I love Country Boys sausage. Okay, that works. I've heard of that brand already. Let's see. What else did I miss here? Just woke up from a nap. Oh, okay. You pulled a Boudreaux, huh? Okay, that'll work, Phil Guy. Not a problem. Okay, change of plans. I was looking for the ribs video. I found the video I was looking for all day yesterday. Go figure. So I'll put up the ribs clip in a video or two from now on. Okay, dancing, that works. That works. Don't try to cut hard plastic with ceramic knives. They will break.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I never tried to cut plastic with a knife. You know.
I never. No, it's like I'm gonna be using it to.
Well, a jug, like a Coke bottle or a milk jug or something to make a little
Yeah,
feeder for chicks or something. Yeah, yeah, but not
if I'm
for
gonna use a
real
knife
plastic.
to cut plastic or anything like that, I'll get my pocket knife out. But that ceramic knife, no, I'm gonna be using that for cutting food. I mean, man, when we first got them, it was like not a single problem being able to cut through anything that was frozen. I mean, I could take a frozen sausage link or whatever and just it cut through it no problem. It's like going like a hot knife through butter. I mean, blip, chicken, beef, it didn't matter. That ceramic knife will go through it. And now, one thing I do know is they say, yeah, every now and then you do have to re-sharpen them, and they say to use a diamond honing, diamond hone on it.
Okay.
Well, what do you know? Harbor Freight happens to sell one.
Ah,
Huh.
It's like, okay, fine. Where I got the knives at, and get the hone and everything to resharpen the ceramic knives with. Now that they're still selling. But I mean, Crystal, she's gotten some other knives and everything since then. No, I mean, that ceramic, man, that thing is staying nice and sharp compared to the other ones.
yeah, I haven't been in a Harbor Freight in a couple of years actually.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, but once something goes on clearance at Harbor Freight and you like that item, that product, you better buy extra because once it's on clearance at Harbor Freight, once it's on clearance, that means they clearing it out and they not getting that product anymore.
No. Okay. Good example. Okay. I can disprove you on right there because I've seen something that
Well,
Harbor Freight
that's
had on clearance.
90% of the time.
There
No,
you
not all the time.
Okay.
Not all the time.
All right, Mater, get it out of your system. Go ahead.
go. It's gonna show you.
Now, if it's on sale, a slash sale or whatever, yeah. But
All right.
my experience with clearance at Harbor Freight, my experience is once it's gone, it's gone.
Can you click
Okay.
on that?
Yeah, let me present that. Hold
Okay. So I wound up getting that little biscuit joiner. Okay.
Yeah.
on. Uh-huh.
And so it's the number 0 biscuits and everything. Harbor Freight has these on clearance.
Okay.
And now you walk in the store, you can find them in a bag, the same thing, but different manufacturer.
Oh,
So
well,
that's one
okay.
thing.
That's what I was talking about. That
Right.
manufacturer, because they no longer have the 1 inch by 30-inch belt sander by Central
Well,
Machinery. Okay, they
well,
no longer have that. It was on clearance.
right. But now I'll agree. Yeah, 10% of the stuff that they put on clearance, yeah, once it's on clearance and it's sold out, that's it.
Well, that's what I
Okay.
actually meant is that brand.
Right.
they getting rid of that because they can no longer get it from that one company. And Harbor Freight for years they were Central Machinery, and I think it was Central Pneumatics. Their
Yep.
L2s were Central Pneumatics, and their electrical was Central Machinery.
Oh,
Name
they're
brand
still right.
products.
Well, they still sell Central Machinery and they still have Central Pneumatic. But I
Yeah,
mean,
they no longer have the 1 inch by 30-inch belt sander, which
right.
I have a pack, a box. Well, it's not a box. It's a real thick envelope that's bubble wrapped with uh, four different grits plus the leather, surgical leather belt. Now this is for sharpening knives. I can get a butter knife and turn that into a regular sharp ass kitchen knife. You
Okay.
know,
You said what? 1 by 27?
1 by 30.
Oh, a 1 by 30?
Central Machinery for $39. They used to have them. They don't carry them anymore.
Oh, really? You sure about that?
That's what they told me at Harbor Freight. We're not going to carry that model number anymore.
What size is that one by Central Machinery?
That's $84.99. The
Yeah,
one I'm talking about was $39.
Yeah, but what size is it?
Okay, all right. Now, totally different animal. Totally different animal.
All
The
right.
one
Well,
I'm talking about is just the belt sander, not the side face, the side disc sander. Okay, see, that's two different animals right there. The one I'm looking at is just the belt sander, not the belt and disc sander.
oh, you're talking about that one.
Okay, that's not the same one neither.
Yep.
That's not the same model number as the one
Right. Well, it
I
might not be the same.
wanted because it was $39. This one is a different model number,
Right.
and it's $10 more.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, okay, so they got rid of the model you got. They came out with this one, and because there's probably features on it that made it better, and
Yeah.
it's like, but now they got the other one, so they're clearancing this one
Yeah.
out.
I'm glad to know. Oh, that's a clearance item right there.
You see that big old yellow right there?
Oh yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So that's the thing. I mean, yeah, you've got this one, it's clearanced out, but like I said, this one here. Now, did yours have the dust collector on the side of it?
Nope.
See, this one's got a dust collector.
Yeah, and it didn't
So-
have that big table that one's got neither.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. They probably got the one that you got. It probably did not have all these features and look like this one. So that one got rid of and they replaced it with this one. Okay. So now they got this one getting clearanced out.
So they're
And
gonna come out with a different model.
but
And
then they're going with this one.
okay, I don't see no big yellow sticker saying clearance on that one.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They probably getting rid of that other one for
Yeah.
$49.99 and they're replacing it with this one. It's an upgraded model. And
And that one even has a miter gauge with it.
yeah,
Damn.
but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why when Harbor Freight starts getting rid of something, that's because they're fixing to bring something in to replace it that's better. It's a redesign and everything. It's probably something that's even better. Okay. The biggest
Yeah.
tool that Harbor Freight's got is going to be your icon. Okay. I've literally walked into Harbor Freight and they've got packages for Harbor Freight sockets and stuff like that. They got them on clearance. It's like, but why are they wanting to clearance out icon? Well, probably because they're going to a different manufacturer or they're going to a different packaging.
Yeah, like a Gen 2. Gen 2.
Okay,
Then Gen 3.
right.
You know, or version 3, and then version 3.1, then version 3.2, and et cetera, because it's always going to be something better, bigger, and better.
Good example is the U.S. General. Okay, they were already saying that the U.S. General toolboxes are Gen 2, like what I've got, but they're fixing to come out with the Gen 3, which is totally different. It's even got the hutch and everything for it, and the overhead cabinet, and the bigger side locker, which they just came out with that one last year. And I've got the Gen 1. They came out with the Gen 2. Now they're coming out with the Gen 3, which is even bigger. And they've already, and up like this, I could go on to, let me go up here. I'm still at my Harbor Freight. But I mean, they literally clearancing out Gen 2 72-inch top and bottom boxes.
Wow.
Yeah, the 72-inch. Yeah, they're getting clearanced out. Yeah.
Hey, Crazy Cat Woman. How you doing, Miss Mercer? Good to have you in the live stream, as always.
But there's a 72-inch top box, triple bank. And as you can tell, it's on clearance.
Let's see. How much is that puppy? $900. Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah. But like I said, because they're clearancing them out, because that's the Series 2, they're coming out with Series 3, which is a better version.
I like that bottom drawer. It's deeper.
Yeah.
You can actually stand up sockets on socket holders and stuff like that in that one.
And the thing about it,
deep well, I'm talking about.
Right.
Deep well.
Right. But the thing about it is, the stores now are selling their displays because they got to make room for the Series 3 that's coming in.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying about with, Harbor Freight. Yeah, you can find stuff that's on clearance. 10% of the stuff, once they clearance it out, it's gone. Totally gone. Okay. But now, like I said, the other, say 85 to, say 85%. So we're saying 15%, once it's on clearance, it's gone totally. But the other 85%, they're clearancing out because they're bringing in something new and better.
Right. Raging Cajun, what's up, Mon Ami? Where are you at right now? Cajun, I'm hanging in there. I can't wait to get paid. There you go. Yeah, I can't wait to get paid too, but I didn't work last week, so I don't have paycheck coming. What's up, Raging Cajun?
What's up, Raging?
Check your email. I did send you a link.
But yeah, I mean, like what Raging says. I mean, if you've got the Series 2, you can still make everything work with the, or you can make the Series 3 work with the Series 2.
The Series 3 will be backwards compatible with the Series 2.
Yep.
All that means is you might have to drill extra holes or different holes to attach something or what have you. Never know. I just woke up. I'm eating dinner right now. Okay, Rachel. Oh, you must be in Tennessee then, unless y'all heated something in the microwave in the sleeper or what have you. Or I went to a nearby store and got some bread, ham, and cheese, and lettuce, tomatoes, and made y'all a good sandwich. I remember when I had my shop in Abbeville, my radio shop, before I moved it to Tiger Truck Stop, before I got invited over there. They truck drivers used to come to my shop. There was a few rice mills in my area. And these truck drivers would be in their trucks and, scanning the band, shooting the breeze on channel 19. And I'm testing out a radio, and I always did test on 19 so I can get the truck drivers' attentions, And this one black guy, he was parked over the night, ready to get loaded in the morning with the finished product bags of rice that's going to a distribution center or what have you. And this guy says, "Hey, man, I'm needing some radio work, I'm like, "Okay, not a problem." He says, "I'm at the rice mill over here on East Street." I said, "Man, I'm right here. I'm not even 2 blocks from you." So he grabs his radio, takes it down, locks his truck, and walks on over to my shop. And he was like, "Man, is there a store around here where I can get some food?" I'm like, yeah. In fact, I says, I was fixing to go down to Food Etc. and get an 8-piece chicken. He was like, fresh homemade fried chicken. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, and biscuits and all that, homemade biscuits. He was like, oh man. He said, can I ride with you? Yeah. So we went down. It was only a block and a half away to Food Etc. We got an 8-piece dark meat, legs and thighs, and 4 biscuits for $1.99.
Well,
You got to remember this is back in 1987, 88.
yeah.
And he was like, dude, we get back and he's, offering, I bought 2 of them. He wanted to buy one. I said, no, dude, that's all right. I got it. And he's like, man, this is awesome fried chicken. This is way better than Popeyes and all that. I'm like, yeah, it is. And he says, you know how much it costs me to eat on the road? Because he was an over the road driver. He says, at McDonald's or Burger King, it's like $5, for a meal deal and stuff, plus, extra size it or what have you. And this is back then. So he says, man, it costs me $30 a day to eat. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, I'd be having me an ice chest in the truck, and with uh, ham or roast beef, deli slice roast beef with a squeezed bottle of mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise, a squeeze bottle. And he was like, yeah, I do that, but, people get tired of that all the time. So he says, I'll go in a restaurant, it's going to be 15 to 20 bucks. That's, the truck stop restaurant. Like, wow, and that I did not know because I wasn't an over the road driver. I mean, I've been to Florida and, 4-state area, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, and Texas with my truck that I own. But I always had, I was almost home every night, just about, every other night I was home. So, hey, LNA Auto Works, wasn't he just here a while ago? We said hi.
Yep.
Say hello again. Oh, LNA Auto Works. Remember we was talking about the caps and all that, T-shirts last night or night before last, and I was showing you mine that embroidered. Okay, the email is in my description box right below. And pay attention in there because it's Ida Herring, at by gmail.com. But there's a dot in between, I think, Ida and Herring or Ida Herring dot something. So, and you can get a hold of her, email her, tell her Cajun sent you, and she's going to make you a good deal on some channel hats. Or your shop hats, for your mechanic shop. And she surprised me by sending me this one and another one. This is camouflage, real tree with the blaze hunter orange. That's that bright, bright orange that that you got to wear a vest. You're supposed to have at least 300 square inches on your body, like for deer hunting and stuff in certain areas. If you own your own private property, you don't have to have that hunter orange. But anyhow, she'll make you a good deal. And like I was saying, she sent me a couple of hats like this and didn't ask me. I mean, it was a total surprise. I got a couple of hats in the mail, and this woman is inventive with her style of artwork. You just tell her what you want, she'll send you some samples, you know, in a picture. If you like it, that's what you want, and usually you will like it the way she does it. Now, if you send her an image of what you want, a picture or something like that, then she'll, go with that. And she's cheap too, very cheap. So anyway, this black guy, he loved that fried chicken. I mean, he tore up like 5 pieces of that chicken. 3 legs and 2 thighs and a couple of biscuits, them homemade biscuits, and they had that steamed syrup, little packs of steamed syrup in with that. Oh, it ain't nothing better than steamed syrup and butter and a biscuit. Oh man. But yeah, he was like truck drivers, they had what they call com check and other types of checks that they get every day for their expenses. And I think it was allowed $30 a day or something if there was a company driver. So $30 a day, and that's what you had to eat, And then they took that out of your check, plus with a little 5 or 10% fee, you know.
Yeah, nowadays, chicken is like $1 a piece, no matter how much you buy.
Yeah,
Yep.
sometimes $1.50 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken and all. I really don't care for Kentucky Fried Chicken
Not
because
either.
Popeyes and Kentucky Fried Chicken, their legs and their thighs and stuff, it's like
They
pigeon,
got
the size
yeah,
of a pigeon, you know?
they
A
got
fish.
smaller.
Yeah, they got a lot smaller. A drumstick ain't but that big, which I can buy wings at the local store
You know
here,
what I meant?
slaughterhouse, and their drumettes, their wing drumsticks, are bigger than what KFC got for a
Yep.
regular drumstick. Now we got a place over here called Crispy Cajun. It's a fried chicken place, a fried shrimp, fried fish. It's and hamburgers also, but the majority of their food is deep fried. Artery block. But man, their breast, chicken breast, is like that long. Looks like a turkey breast almost.
Hey, Cajun, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Do they get a lot of extra meat and everything after a execution there in Louisiana?
Oh, you mean at Angola State Prison?
Yeah,
You get what you want.
I know, but I'm saying is that Crispy Cajun place get extra meat and everything once they electrify an inmate?
Okay. I see what you're talking about. No, they just deal with
That's a crispy.
shrimp and fish and fried chicken. They don't deal with leftovers from Angola.
No, I'm saying
I know
after
what you mean.
yeah, because if you got someone from Louisiana and Angola, they get electrocuted. That's a crispy Cajun.
Well, you never know. There might be somebody from out of state that got, did something in Louisiana.
I know.
Yeah, because Angola, Mississippi, that part of Mississippi, like the panhandle of Louisiana, because Louisiana has a panhandle too, just like Florida. That's why they call those parishes the Florida parishes. And anyway, Angola's not that far from Mississippi, and Angola's right on the river. The Mississippi River's right next to it.
Yep.
The company I used to lease my truck to, they had a contract. They were adding to the levee, the Mississippi River levee. They were adding to the top of it because the forecast was for the Mississippi River floods to be more than normal. So
Hey,
they
Speed
were adding 3 foot to the levee. And good thing they did because we've had some record breaking floods not long ago. Well, in the past 20 years. And they were doing this like 35, 40 years ago, adding to the top of that levee. In fact, one time they had to add like 2 foot of sandbags on top of the levee in the Baton Rouge, city of Baton Rouge. The Baton Rouge right there on the river. They had to add 2 foot of sandbags because the water was almost cresting over the levee. That's how high the Mississippi River was. It was scary, put it that way. That whole town of Baton Rouge would have been underwater if the levee would have breached right there. Hey, Space Rangers! Tim, how you doing? Man, I just missed your live last night on your other channel. Just missed it, but I left a comment on it. So You have a Matco, right? Yeah, I've been looking at getting a new 84-inch with hutch and 2 side lockers. Yeah, man. Yeah, Renegade's got a nice box.
Yep.
He does. In fact, let me do this right here. I'm going to share that video for that Matco. He says he's not going to get into it, and this and that and other. I'm not going to get into the full thing about it, but he did for about, I don't know, 50 minutes. But I'll tell you what, that video, that's a huge box, you know,
Yep.
and it's that deep one too. It's a 84 inch or something like
87,
that. 87.
87 by 31.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a huge bottom box right there. Okay, let's see. Share
And I
right
think,
here.
hell, I thought my 56-inch that I got from Harbor Freight was big. Nope. Well, I mean, that thing from end to end with the end locker and end cabinet, that's about 8 feet from one end to the other.
I mean, this is a awesome box. Man, y'all need to check it out. Fixing to throw this link in the chat. Here we go. He's right there. There we go. Y'all check out that video link I just put up in chat. That's for Renegade's Garage. That's on that big Matco box he's got. Man, man, man.
Uh-oh.
Okay, y'all take over. I gotta lean off the dock.
I'll be right back.
All right, and I wound up. Cajun's out, and everybody else is like, and I'm fixing to be leaving because Crystal said, that was Crystal calling me, saying, hey, I need your help in here getting dinner and everything ready. Oh. Of course, my phone's all wanting to blow up with emails and everything else.
Yeah, my phone's doing the same thing. From messages from YouTube and Instagram.
Well, I got rid of my Instagram. I had so many different people wanting to start following me on it, but I only had like 2 pictures and everything up on it, and that was done from about a year and a half or so ago. And I never had posted anything else on there. It's like, hell, with the YouTube, Facebook, and regular life and everything, I ain't got time for a third social media platform.
Yeah, I'm not very active on it, but I do keep in touch with a couple of people on there, and they've been chatting up all day long. Oh.
Yeah. But anyways, I gotta get going. That was Crystal calling me saying, "Hey, come in and help out with dinner. It's mostly just a prep work and everything." Um, because got to get everything ready for my mom to have dinner and everything. That way she stays up. I mean, she's 80, fixing to be 87.
Mm-hmm.
And, but she likes, if we don't keep her up we try to keep her up till about 7:30. She'll go to bed and go to sleep at 5:30, 5:30, and she won't get back up. And she'll be up like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
It's like, nope, you can't go to bed yet. So, hey, Breezy. But David, it must have been pretty shallow today. He probably got it refilled up to probably normal depth. Yeah, I get a phone call. He's gotten one, and
Time to go.
of course, 25 minutes, we got Pull Bear going live. And there he goes again.
Yep.
He's doing an exit stage left. I'll wait till he comes back. I don't want to bug out, while he's not here. So I was gonna say, you said you're not that far away from the Alamo and everything.
I am maybe 10 minutes from the Alamo because it's all highway from here to downtown.
Right. Now, the one thing I like about with the highway system they got in San Antonio is you got the high-low level.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something I really like, because if you know where you're going, and if you're going, say, there on 35, if you know you need to take this exit, you take the low level. If you need to take this exit, you take the high level.
Right.
That way, not everybody's trying to fight to take those
That's
same.
it.
And
Yeah. That
I,
it moves a lot more traffic, in the same direction, so you have to split up.
I would love for Dallas to get on board with something like that. That would clear up a whole bunch of congestion up and down through there.
Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth area, man. Jesus, the amount of highways that are there, man.
Yeah, I mean, and the weird thing about it is everybody says that Houston traffic's bad. No, go up to Dallas. They got some crazy drivers up there. And give you an example, a few months ago, Chris and I were in the truck with my mom, taking my mom up for a doctor's appointment. And we're in the right hand lane, and the lane next to us, it's a lane also to the right, but it's going to be about half to 3/4 of a mile up the road. It's going to be an exit only lane. And some lady, she's forcing her way in to my lane. And I mean, when I say forcing her way, Crystal could have very easily have reached out the window and hit her trunk. That's how close she was. And then she comes over and actually hits me. I laid on the horn at her. Crystal yelled out the window, "Hey, B, you need to move over. You're about to hit us." And that lady goes, "F you. I don't need to." And then she winds up hitting me. She moves back over the right hand lane, and it's like she's fixing to take off. It's like, oh, hell no, you ain't going to hit me and take off. So I went to go chase her. About that time, she decides she's going to cut back over in the lane, and I couldn't stop in time. I got her in the left rear of the car, basically a little pit maneuver. Hey, I didn't have time to brake. Spun her around. Of course, she had the front end of her car run over by the trailer of a 18-wheeler.
Huh.
And then, of course, we drove the truck back home, and her car was hauled off on the wrecker. And the thing about it was, my girlfriend was videotaping her and everything. She says, this lady was saying, "Well, I need to get your insurance." This, blah, blah, blah. And Crystal's going, "No problem. You'll get ours as soon as we get yours." She goes, "Oh, I don't have insurance." Do what? You're driving around, you've got no insurance on that car? And that's required by state of Texas? Yeah, man. Like I said, that's why I know she got a citation.
Oh yeah.
And one thing I found out in the city of Dallas, okay, in the city limits, if you're on the street, it's the Dallas police. But
Right.
if you're on the highway,
Highway
it's the
patrol.
sheriff. No,
Oh,
sheriff.
sheriff. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Dallas County sheriff that comes out and takes care of the wrecks. But I mean, I know Dallas police will be there too in case
Right.
they happen to be there. But if you have a wreck and you call in, no, it's the sheriff that shows up. I don't know how many tickets she got, but like I said, she had to have her car hauled off on a wrecker.
Yeah, that's a very bad thing for her because the her car's messed up, but she also is responsible for your car and then the truck. You know.
Right. And matter of fact, we just got the truck back, and I think it was like almost $6,800 in damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne, what's up? Custom screen printing. What's going on, man? Wayne, there were a couple of guys talking about silk screen shirts. Or shirts. And I said, silk screen is the way to go. And I told them I got a friend of mine, and I was going to let you know about that. In fact, one of the guys is in here now, L&A Auto Works. L&A, meet Wayne, custom screen printing. He does screen printing for YouTube channels, mechanic shops, whatever. It don't matter. He's got his own business, and that's what he does is make shirts. Oh, and my neighbor just walked in the back door there, Mr. Steve. Say hi, Steve.
How y'all doing, man?
Hey,
Y'all
see,
good?
Hey, Steve.
Everybody saying hello.
That's what's up.
So y'all catch custom screen printing. Y'all catch his channel right there.
All right.
Sub to him, and check out some of his videos on his work. He does real good work. I've been knowing Wayne a long time. I've been knowing Wayne about 4 years now, maybe longer, 5 years now. I
right.
remember he was just a little bitty small channel. He used to come up with me and TLT coins and all that way back then. In fact, I didn't even start my coin channel back then. My Cajun coin hunter channel. I was still under Boo Lucat. Sterling Cannabis. What's up, mon ami? How you doing? Yeah, got that silver cannabis stuff going on. Yeah, silver. Yeah, gold stuff. Gold bud, silver bud. Yeah. Yeah. No, just picking. So let's see, who did I miss in here when I was had my back turned earlier?
River Rat. The River Rat came
Yeah,
in.
yeah. I said hi, River Rat earlier. In fact, yeah, there it is, right there.
Yep.
Diamondback Darren Lowe. Man, we were talking about you last night, Diamondback.
Hey, Dimeback. All right, Cajun. When you were out there filling up the bayou again, Crystal went up and called me, and so I got to get out of here, go in there, and help her get dinner and everything prepped.
Okay.
So I appreciate you having me up, and I'll see you over there at Polar Bear.
Polar Bear is after a while. Yeah, we're gonna give him a big old raid after a while.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Yeah, let me do that for you, Wayne. Oh, there it is. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Custom screen printing. There it is. Renegade got it already. Renegade got it. Y'all can get to his store off of that channel link right there. Thank you, Renegade. Appreciate it, buddy. Hey, that's what moderators do for their hosts,
Yep. Yep. I
Hell
have
yeah.
almost everybody on my live as a moderator. At least all the people that I talk to, they're the
Yeah.
moderators. They take
Yeah,
care of
but having too many moderators can be a bad thing.
it. Could be.
Too many. Yeah. I learned that a long time ago.
Yeah. For me, I mean, they take care of the chat when there's somebody,
Yeah.
they're a bot or something just spewing out all kinds of stuff in chat.
Well, it just depends on, if you know that person or not,
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't give out
Oh
little
yeah.
riches to anybody.
That's what I
It
think.
has to be somebody I've been knowing and I can trust.
Right.
with that blue wrench because one time with uh, hunting coin couple, uh, there was this little kid. They didn't know he was actually 8 or 9 years old, and
Hmm.
they had that half-dollar roll hunt all the time. Looking for silver half dollars.
Right.
And this little kid, they didn't know he was a kid, kept bugging him. Hey, can I have a blue wrench? Can I have a blue wrench? And then they asked me if I wanted to be a moderator because they only had one moderator at the time. And
Right.
sometimes that he was a teenager himself, but he was, mature. And so they knew him, they trusted him with a wrench, and he actually did a good job because that little he said get Boudreaux Cajun as a moderator. I'm like, no, because I'm not going to play moderator daddy to these younger moderators in here. I'll pass. Well, the next night this kid was on there, and can I have a wrench, please? Can I be a mod? Well, coin hunting couple, they gave him a blue wrench, and guess what? It's a kid with a new toy. He had to test it out. He had to try it out. He blocked the deleted comments from a person that was actually buying rolls of the half dollars to look for silver. And he said, "Oh, my finger hit the wrong button." He blocked, hit him, not blocked him, hid, put him in timeout for 5 minutes. And I'm like, oh no. So I I informed coin hunting couple. I says, look, your moderator there, they didn't see it because they was on regular StreamYard chat. And I was in YouTube chat, so I could see what was going on. And I said, look, that little guy there just uh, hit somebody. I mean, time out somebody in a message. I says, drop his wrench, and yes, I will be your moderator. Yes, I will be a moderator for y'all. So they took his blue wrench and all, and that little boy got mad. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was just a mistake." No, bull butter. 'Cause everybody knows when a kid gets a new toy, he's gonna want to play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sterling Cannabis. I am dangerous with tools, but only to someone I like. Nope. uh, okay, let me see here. We got about 10 minutes before Pull Bear Ed goes live. Okay, what time you going live, Simon? 6:15?
No. I go live on Tuesdays, but I'm gonna go and check out Lance's live. He already went live, I think.
Oh, that's right. No, he comes on at
Keeper.
6.
Yeah.
He comes on
Uh,
at 6.
Yeah.
Lance. Yeah.
I'm gonna go check on him, and as soon as I'm done here with you.
Okay. Let me do something here real quick while I got you up here.
Oh, you know what?
I
He's
got
already.
I gotta find somebody here to I gotta put a link up for them. Let's see.
Yeah, they went on early today. They're already on.
Oh, he's up already? He's early
Yeah, him
then.
and George are.
Okay. Sunday live with the bear and friends. Here we go.
I hit the wrong button. There we go. There you are.
And hit the like button on that one. And let me get back over here. Computer's a little bit slow right now.
Yeah.
I only got
I'm.
12 tabs open.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Puller, not Windows, just tabs. we're gonna all give Polar Bear Ed's garage, and I put guitars in there. The R's right next to the T. I dog it. I hit it again. Raid. We do this every Sunday. Okay, there we go. There's the link to Polar Bear Ed's garage.
Okay.
You know, and we're gonna give him a raid. So everybody in here right now, the 20 people, if y'all don't mind, I don't know why they did that twice. Sometimes it bees like that. Bees knees. So
yeah.
anyhow, we're gonna give him a raid, and y'all please say Cajun raid. Hey, Polar Bear Ed, Cajun raid. I would appreciate that very much. That's where he knows all the new people in there. You'll know where they came from. Like Sterling Cannabis, you know, Polar Bear Ed's garage. Awesome cook too. He comes out once a week with a cooking video, and this guy will make you hungry. He will, just like me, just like me.
Yep.
That's my job. I make people hungry. We talk about food a lot on my channel. We do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep.
we
That's
do.
what happens with the barbecue channels when they go live. It's a lot of food.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised Big Rob didn't show up yet. Barbecue pit dog. Roof, roof.
I don't know if he was in Houston for the rodeo this past weekend. So he might be traveling if he went to Houston.
I don't think he went. I don't think he went. He's got
Okay.
a lot. He's got a full plate already. So he's over in Florida. You know Big Rob, don't you?
I've heard his name. I don't have him subscribed. I don't believe.
Barbecue pit dog.
I've heard his name several chats, and I might have seen him comment on once or twice, but
Yeah,
that's all.
he's been in my live panels on Sundays for quite a few times. I'm surprised he's not up right now. You know, he's real good friends with Russ. You know, Smoky
Mhm.
Ribs Barbecue. Real good friends with him. You know, they've been hanging out. Probably as long as I've been hanging around with Russ. You know, Russ Jones.
Yeah, Rose has been on like over 10 years on YouTube. So
Yeah, I've been on YouTube 12 years.
wow.
Yeah, not on this channel. You know, my
So yeah,
other channel, my Boo Lucat channel, my gardening and Cajun cooking channel. Plus, I got some small engine repair videos on there too. That's why when I wanted to start my coin deal, I didn't want to mix up coins with because my other channel was already overloaded with three different type of things, you know,
right.
and I didn't want to overload it anymore with coins, so I just made a separate coin channel, you know, and now I got my separate cooking channel, which is what's cooking with Cajun, you know, and
Okay.
that's how it is. What's cooking with Cajun? I'm pretty sure that you're familiar with it, you know, with
I
that
think so.
name, yeah.
Yeah. So so you keep yourself real busy with those three channels, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And my next video for that channel, cooking video, will be a jambalaya in a box. It's a box jambalaya that came in a gift pack as a Christmas present from I call them the crew, you know, the crew de fou. You know, in French that means the crazy guys. You know, bunch of crazy guys.
Right.
That's in Mardi Gras terms and all that. You know, they got the crew de fou. You know crew de fou, Steve? Yeah. Yeah, they got that bus all the time at Turner's. You know, when they need some maintenance work right before Mardi Gras, they change the oil and the fluids and all that. Yeah, they ran this past week in the Mardi Gras run. The crew de fou. That means crazy bunch of guys. You know, and they have a blast too for that chicken run. You know, on Mardi Gras Day. Yeah. Sea Monkey Meadows. What's going on, mon ami? Ahoy, family. That's right. All right, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it right now a little early. Oh, yeah, look at that little chiwi. Look at that little chiwi. Oh, look. little
Oh,
little black
man.
chihuahua.
Look at it.
Negative. Little
Yeah.
black chihuahua.
She's about 4 pounds, so she's
Four
tiny.
pounds? Yeah.
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 Bebe, she was 7. I think she's 8 pounds now.
Yeah.
Maybe 9, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The vet weighed her and she was like 7 pounds and it was, we had some antibiotics, that moxicillin liquid I was giving her,
Oh, yeah.
and some steroids. She's
Okay.
allergic. She has a skin allergy or something,
Yeah,
and dry
some
skin.
sort of a she's got some sort of a allergy to pollen, so she'll have her eyes running sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a poodle, they always crying and stuff,
Yeah.
and it
So
stains their hair.
Mhm.
the vet told me that it's probably just some allergen from pollen or whatever,
Mm.
and that really can't do anything for her unless she's like uh breathing heavily,
Mm.
Then they'll have to give her some medication for
Yeah.
that.
Well, Bebe, her issue is dry skin, and she chews a lot, so her hair she bites her hair off, kind of,
Uh-huh.
She don't have no fleas, she's on the flea medicine from the vet, them pills, once a month
Right.
pills,
Pretty much.
yeah, and those ain't cheap. Those are $20-$25. And so we didn't have the money for that this past month. So I just got us the 3-pack of that. I forget the name brand. It's not Hertz or whatever, but it's the liquid you put like on the back of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
neck, all the way
yeah.
down toward the tail. That flea medicine like that, and it absorbs in their skin,
Hmm.
and keeps the fleas away. So she don't have a flea on her at all. She don't. And like I say, she's that long hair chihuahua, and we had her on prednisone, which is steroids,
Hmm.
and that's for skin reactions and stuff like that. And okay, the first time I did it twice. The first time I did it, I took the pill and I had it on the end of my finger, and I shoved it to the back of her tongue. Like you do a dog, you shove it down the throat or to the back of their tongue. Well, she didn't want to have nothing to do with that. I did it again, and the pill slipped, and it was on the side of her mouth, and it fell out. And she saw it on the chair, and she grabbed it with her tongue and she chewed it. She said, "I ain't having that business no more of you putting your finger down my throat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat the pill myself." And
When I give her
and
medication, I put in a little piece of food, and she'll eat it just fine.
she ate just the pill, just that. And from then on, I would hold my hand out with the pill in it, and she'd lick it up like that and chew on it, and she's looking for another one, you
Little
know?
treat.
So I'm like, damn, I ain't never saw that before,
My
you know?
niece's little dog, he has or had worms, the heartworms. So he was on a pill every month, but that pill was beef flavored, and it was chewable,
Mhm.
and he would eat those suckers up like anything, like he wanted more, but we can
Like
give him more.
candy.
Yeah, once a month. But yeah, he had no problem chewing those little pills.
All right, well, we're gonna cut this short, by 5 minutes. Simon, you want to
Okay.
say your goodbyes to everybody?
Goodbye. Thank you for the ones that subscribed to my channel just now, and they actually commented on one of my videos. So thank you for that.
That works. 710, all upside down. Rigged. We heading over to Polar Bear 710. Oh, let me put that link back up in the channel so y'all can catch it again for the newer people that just walked in the door there. There we go. That's Polar Bear Ed's raid link. We're gonna give him a raid in a minute. River Rat, appreciate you coming in, mon ami. Uh, and all right, thank you for coming up, Simon.
Yes, sir. Thanks for
Y'all go
having me.
check out Simon again there. Uh, he
I'll be
is,
yes, I can barbecue, and I go live on Tuesday nights
yeah, yes, I can barbecue, like y'all see.
right there.
Wait, I'm frozen. My image is frozen. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me, but
We can see you.
yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there. Y'all catch him? I'm on me right there. And let me pause this because Ed is going live and right
Okay.
now, actually. So,
All right,
all right,
guys.
guys, y'all know what to do. Cajun Ray to Pull Bear Eds. All right, it's good. Well, hold on. Before that, I'm glad we got to saw y'all again. I'm glad y'all got to saw us again. Simon, thank you very much for coming in, sharing your videos and stuff with us and your style of cooking, even though, you know, you are Mexican, Spanish, you know, you do a good job on a lot of stuff. I've seen quite a few of your videos actually. So anyway, all right, everybody, y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Stay safe. Be that way. Be safe. Stay that way. All right. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Blue
Adios.
time.